Hey guys, Chris here from the Patch Universe. So today I wanted to make a video on the Xbox Series S that I got 4 months ago. And I made a video at the time and I said that I was very satisfied with it. And I wanted to do like an update right now, 4 months after, to say whether I'm still satisfied with it or not. And yes, I'm still satisfied with it. I think it's a great console. It's a great piece of hardware. I played quite a few games. I played Wasteland 3, which is an amazing game. I could talk about that game for hours. Like the universe, the characters, the dialogues, everything is so incredible. Yeah, it's such a blast playing that game, and I would recommend that game to a lot of people, especially if you like RPGs. I played a bit of Gears 5, which is not my thing, and Outriders, which is not my thing either. But those games look really great. They can show, in my opinion, what the Xbox Series S can offer in terms of graphics. I think probably can do better than that. But when I play those games, like I think Gears 5, from what I heard, was the best looking game, or one of the best looking games on the Xbox One. And yeah, I mean, it looks great. Obviously it looks much better on the Xbox Series X, but you know like obviously if you pay more, you're gonna get a better product. But the thing is, still looks great, so that's what matters to me. And I played Red Dead Redemption 2, which looks amazing too. I played Jedi Fallen Order, which is, again, I think it looks amazing. I think it plays very well. It's really nice. And like the game too. I want to play again. So I tried a few games here and there, and the Xbox Game Pass is an amazing service. And there's the quick resume, which is incredible. Like, for example, I stop, I don't want to play anymore a certain game, and I just stop, I play another game or just whatever, and I can start the game at the same place where I stopped. Exactly the same place. And it goes very fast. I didn't know actually I needed that until I got it. For example, like I'm playing Halo, and like I like it. I'm having a lot of fun, because I play like the Master Chief Collection in 1, 2, 3 ODST that I finished yesterday, and I started yesterday Halo Reach, which is great. But at some point, shooting. Okay, I want to do something else. I stop and I play. I don't know, like Wasteland 3. And I play Wasteland 3 exactly at the same place where I stopped. Incredible. The loading time is super fast, it's really great. Um, Obviously, you have they have a few games which were disappointing to me. Like there was the Outer World, that was actually like, because it's a very colorful game, and the way it looks on the then I could really see a crisp difference. For example, if you look at Gears 5 and you look at side by side with the Xbox Series X, you're gonna see a difference. But if you play on your Xbox Series S, you think this game looks great, and I personally don't need any better. I mean, I'm not gonna say no if I can get better, but I don't need it. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 looks great too, Jedi Fallen Order, all those games. But for example, the Outer World, yeah, the colors were not that crisp, and there I was a bit disappointed. So that was my disappointment. Another thing is like the console crashed a few times on me. Like I think it was a few days ago. I was like in the middle of a mission in Red Dead Redemption 2. It could kind of crash completely. I had to stop playing, just turn off the console and start playing again later and start the mission again. It did the same on Wasteland 3 got a few times, and it's really annoying. Yeah, other than that, I'm still very satisfied. I think like the crash thing, apparently it happens also on the Xbox Series X, because I looked at a few forums on internet, and it's not just. I don't think it's something from the Xbox Series S. You know. Anyway, I wanted to make a quick video on that subject. I've got my controller here, which is great. I love that controller, by the way. It's like really cool to use. Sometimes on the Red Dead Redemption, it's like, well, what is the button they're talking about? And then you get to learn, because I'm a Nintendo player mostly. Um, But I wanted to make a video actually today because I've been watching quite a lot of videos from YouTubers, you know, like which are focused on different things. And for example, I have like YouTuber which are focused on the Xbox ecosystem, on Microsoft, you know, and like obviously they're gonna buy most of the time they're really passionate about video games, which I understand, but they're gonna buy the Xbox Series X, you know, because they want the best performance, you know, and they would say something, you know, but the Xbox Series S is not for you and me, it's for the casual gamers. Like, but there is a big spectrum between being completely casual, like the people like playing Wii Sport a few times, and actually being hardcore and you're gonna invest like your big gaming PC, your gaming chair, and all this thing, and you have the best consoles, and you have all the consoles, and you buy different versions, and blah blah blah. And the complete casual gamer, you know, you have a big spectrum in between. You know, for example, I love video games. I'm passionate about video games. That's the reason why, you know, I spend a lot of time watching videos. And for example, I've got a good friend called Gaming My Whole Life from Australia. Shout out if you really like good YouTube channel. I hope he's not gonna mind, you know, that I'm doing that. If you really want to like good conversations and, you know, have good conversation on different things from video games, you should watch these videos. But anyway, I'm passionate about video games, but I've got a lot of other interest, you know, and as I say, I've got a big spectrum of interest in my life and the things that I care about, you know. So, you know, you have a certain budget, and like the Xbox Series X is 500 euros if you're in America, $500, or different price in different places of the world. And the Xbox Series S here is 300 euros. You know, it's 200 euros. The difference is 200 euros. You can do a lot with 200 euros. So for me, for example, it gave me the opportunity to play to a lot of games and not have to spend those 200 euros extra. And that doesn't make me like a casual gamer. That doesn't make me less passionate about video games. Now I'm passionate about video games. I'm just also passionate about different things. Yeah, so this is like a thing that annoys me, but at the same time, I wanted to say that's also one of the reasons why I think this piece of hardware is really amazing. And for me, like that represents actually whatever you think, whether it's gonna hold up back gaming or whatever, it's a very interesting piece of hardware in my opinion because let's have a look at it. Like it's a very important piece and very interesting piece of hardware because it gives the opportunity to a lot of players like me to actually invest in video games and play video games. And even though, for example, like 500 euros, it's a lot of money. So no, you have that option. You have those options. You have like, for example, you have the Switch, the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch Lite. It's not exactly the same situation because I think it's more or less the same power, but like you have like the Nintendo Switch is 300 euros and the Nintendo Switch Lite is 200 euros. And you're like, okay, man, I just want to play handheld, so I'm gonna get the Switch Lite. And I think it's really interesting to give those options to the player. Yeah, you want to have access to the Xbox Game Pass? Yeah, you can. You have many ways. You can do it via the clouds. You can do it on your computer. You can do it like a very, very good computer. You have like a smaller computer, or you can have like Xbox Series X, which is the most powerful console on the market apparently, or you can have the Xbox Series S here on this beautiful console here, and also really enjoy your games. As I say, I've been having a blast, and I think it's really, really great that Microsoft gave us this opportunity. And I think, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. You know, and also, yeah, you can be a casual gamer and play and buy an Xbox Series X because you've got a lot of money, you know, so you don't care about that. Anyway, that's all actually I wanted to say today. You know, lots of people have been making videos on that. I wanted to give you my take, my point of view, and voila, that's it. And you know, so basically, if you like me, you love video games. I mean, you get the point. And right now, I think I'm gonna get some Jedi Fallen Order and maybe a bit of Halo Reach. Have a nice day. You know, like I need to learn how to use this thing. You know. Bye.